Hey, bro, you ready to play some games? Then let's switch to Nintendo. Yeah, any fucking way. Nintendo, the company that I grew up playing. My, how things have changed. Alright, first let's get this out the fucking way, right? Nintendo Switch, depending on whether it's a failure or not, well, that name is going to quickly be changed. First, if it is a successful product, then it will be named the Nintendo Rich, like how people made those damn memes about how the Wii was printing money. But on the opposite side of that, if it's a fucking failure, then it's going to become the Nintendo Bitch. And then people will go about saying how PlayStation and Xbox are making Nintendo their bitch. One of the two will happen. So, that brings us to the question of, what do I think of Nintendo Switch? And honestly, I think it looks like something that I would like to be playing. But, and there's always a but, and Nintendo is always having a lot of fucking buts. So, but, whether it is successful or not will depend on the marketing and the price point of it. Because, first, if Nintendo is marketing this as a straight up console, then it's time for them to pack that shit in and go home, because it's going to flop. But, once again, if they are going to advertise this to their already huge handheld audience, then yes, I can see this being successful, because as a mostly portable device, it makes a lot of sense. But as a console, well, don't even try it. It's going to be outclassed by the Xbox One and the PlayStation system upgrade, the Scorpio and the Neo, whatever the fuck that thing is named. Plus, just looking at the thing, you know it's not going to have any good online features. And I mean that. Don't try and tell me that that little docking station is going to be able to stream or record your gameplay. Or for that matter, go online so you can talk with your friends while playing the game online. That ain't happening. This system is going to be absolute shite when it comes to those features. The online features, fuck the online community. Nintendo doesn't give a fuck. That's why the trailer had everyone outside. Playing outside at a party, playing outside at a basketball game, playing outside after you just committed a murder and you just finished burying the body. And sadly, that's what I'm afraid of here. You see, Nintendo, for some reason, refuses to accept that the internet is a real thing. To them, the internet is some fictional shite that doesn't really exist outside of Nintendo land. And copyright striking the occasional YouTuber. And Nintendo had the nerve to show off that they've partnered with a lot of developers as a way to convince the consumer public that they are trying to get third-party support. Alright, now here is what I want you to focus. That's right, you, the person watching the video right now. I want you to focus on this key fact. And I want you to think about it carefully. Nintendo seems to be going back to cartridges, right? Or at least that's what it seems like from the little trailer. Let's take another look. Her finger is obviously diddling the fucking console or handheld device, whatever the fuck it is. Okay. Now, cartridges were great back in the day when you were guaranteed that your game was going to fucking work. But now games are so broken on release that it boggles the mind. So damn broken that they require updates that can hit up to like 50 gigabytes. And you mean to tell me that Nintendo is going to somehow manage to hold that 50 gigabytes? Where? Please tell me where. I know that damn fucking thing is going to have like a hard drive in it, at least a big hard drive. And while we're on the topic of updates, we can go full circle here to Nintendo's unhealthy fear of everything dealing with the internet. Because I have to ask about those updates, right? Are you going to install them on the cartridge yourself? Because looking at that damn docking station, do you expect me to believe that that thing is going to have a large hard drive for all the DLC, gigabyte after gigabyte, shoving it up your ass? No, I'm sorry. In my opinion, the Switch is a successor to the Nintendo DS. And there's nothing wrong with that. It has nothing to do with consoles, and I'm okay with that. The fucking Wii U's a piece of shite, and they've just thrown it in the dirt. So, you want to tell me that Nintendo does their own thing? Well, I agree with you. You're damn right. They do their own fucking shite, and I respect them for that. But don't try and tell me that this thing is going to compete with the PlayStation Neo and the Xbox Scorpio, because that's a fucking lie. I may be an idiot, but there's some things that are too stupid for even me to believe. So, finally, let's talk about the price. Now look, I don't give a damn about whatever magical fuck fairy elf god you believe in, but this thing should not cost over 250 American dollars if you want it to be successful. Nintendo wants people to go outside and play with their little box, because for some reason they haven't realized that the people of the first world countries are lazy and fucking fat. There's a reason that this world has an obesity problem. Most of us are lazy cock-slapping arseholes who would rather pass out in a pizza and Mountain Dew binge than go outside and face that god-awful heat ray in the sky that you call the sun. And before they go and get started, Pokemon Go was a fucking fluke. Alright? I know half the world fucking loved the damn game, and it became the children across the world's new babysitter so that their parents can have a reason to fuck in the kitchen when the kids are out. But I very much doubt that they'll have that kind of success with the Nintendo Switch. So, there you are. I waited to do this video, but there you are. You have my fucking opinions about the Nintendo Switch. And if you can't remember what the fuck I was saying, because, well, I'm everywhere all over the fucking place. Well, here you go. Here are the cliff notes. The Nintendo Switch will sell well if it's marketed at a handheld audience for around $250. That is my belief. I also believe that if Nintendo is fucking dumb and they try to advertise this to the hardcore console people and it costs more than $250, maybe $299, they can push that, but more than, like, I mean, if they push it to like $400, they're gonna get fucked. So don't promote it as a console, because a console, if Nintendo's making a console, it's gonna be shite, alright? I'm saying it. If Nintendo's making a console, it's gonna be shite, especially if this is their console. They don't like online support, and consoles are going online. I'm stupid. I'm fucking stupid. Consoles are online. Nintendo's just fucking fall behind. Anyway, I'm rambling now. So, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go snort some more cocaine and hope that I pass out and wake up between two bitches.